Hello, everybody. Today I'm here with the next 3 character showcase in Disney Heroes Battle Mode, and we're going to be doing the Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus today. Make sure to not let me forget that I still have to showcase Phil, but I wanted to do them all here because I'm never going to be able to do like a Hocus Pocus team, I'm assuming. So this is the closest thing we're going to get, and it's the perfect time since I do always showcase 3 characters together. Now let's see if I can find the other. They're pretty far down actually. Of course Winifred got upgraded a whole bunch because she is the prize wall character, so it's just really easy to get chips for her. And also if you upgrade her more, you get more prize wall tokens. So of course I went and did a little bit, not as much as I did for Zeus, but still pretty good amounts. And then Mary's a little bit lower down just because I only have her. Oh, I don't remember. Oh, I think that's from the contest actually. So we actually got her to 2 stars, which is pretty great. And I have not played as any of these characters, so I have no idea what they're like. And I guess we're going to bring them into chapter 17 and then try to do some of the most recent chapter if I can. But we'll have to see. So let's go to chapter 17, and we'll probably also bring in Joy, just to see them in action without dying. So let's take the Hercules team out. Winifred is right next to these other redheads here. I'll probably do a red-headed team showcase sometime soon. I did the blonde not that long ago. Mary's a little bit higher up now. Right, did I miss? I missed her. Of course I missed her, but is she higher than? Yeah, she's higher than Sarah now. Okay, so there's the team all together. The style is meshing together very well. So let's see what they're fighting like, and we'll also get to see Billy, I believe, with her. They look kind of small, but I guess it's just because they have so much more detail compared to someone like Joy. And I do not have it on auto, so let's do that. There's Billy. There. Billy could have been his own character. He took a lot of work in and of himself. And he fits in with the style of the other sisters as well. Wow. So basically this is like a 4-character showcase because Billy's just his own thing. And it appears as though she has the kind of tie similar to the, what is it? Phil and, what's her name? Meg. And you just saw Billy lost his head and put it back on, and he's still alive here. I imagine if that happens twice that he would probably die. But I'm not sure. Maybe he just keeps coming back until Sarah's dead. I don't know. But let's keep going here. I guess I should also be watching what the others are doing. That's just so much more interesting to me. So everyone's frozen. So Billy died. He came back. If he dies again, I'm curious to see what happened. But we're doing pretty good. You see a lot of magic going on. We all are very stationary. They're all control characters as well, which ties into a somewhat similar attack here. This is kind of going to be a mix of me talking about a team showcase, because they were all created at the same time and I imagine are supposed to all kind of work well together. But also they are all control characters, so if you are going to put them on a team, you need a bit of something else. It does help that I have Joy in here too. We do see Winifred grabbing somebody with that green sort of force field thing, like she just did with Herc there. Man, they're all pushed to the very back. Hercules must be doing that, I guess. And she even lifts them up in the air, so they're just immobile. Basically a stun of sorts. And then they all have like the heal up. Oh, that's probably from Joy, but it might not be. But there's some other status effects going on too that probably has to do from some of them. I know that Mary can eat the cheese and use her remote there, and then obviously she zooms across the screen. They don't seem all too strong, and I bet if I took Joy out, they wouldn't do great. So we could try that. And see if they even survive very long. I'm just sort of curious. They're not taking too much damage, I guess. So yeah, there is healing going on apart from Joy, as you can see. Specifically with Sarah, it looked like. Oh, Winifred as well is getting healed. Okay, Mary's dead. Okay, we're all gonna die. Well, Winifred is... I forget that she is pretty strong, so she might actually be able to stand her ground here. Yeah, that move is really powerful, it seems like. It not only killed the treasure chest, but also kept it from attacking, which is really good. And then she also does that wave, and then a few other just basic magic attacks, it seems like. She's not great at killing that skeleton. Alright, so there we all go. We get to see their death animations too, I guess. I'm kind of short on time, so I'm going to try and move into the next chapter here. I can keep bringing them in, but guaranteed they're going to die in the first second, so it doesn't really matter. But Mr. Incredible should be able to do it regardless. Well, it was pretty obvious that that was going to happen. Anyways, hopefully Mr. Incredible can still do this here. He's not upgraded much from the previous showcase, so we might get to a part where we can't progress. And if that happens, we'll just have to call it a day. Oh, they're surviving here. So I can talk about my individual thoughts on them. I know I didn't showcase them all too much, but I feel like I got a gist of all of them from what I did do. So first, let's talk about Winifred. That one move where she grabs them, making them unable to attack, and also slowly killing them, seems really great. Alright, as always, I'll have to stop. So what now? I mean, we have the code and Yax is working on the program, but what are we supposed to do with it when it's ready? The inventor had said they were trying to hold off the virus. Maybe that's where it's hidden? What, you mean the virus is literally inside the inventor? Cheese and crackers. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we need the inventor's help to save the city. Yeah, I can believe you're saying that. That's pretty obvious. Yeah, that one move is really what stands out in Winifred's moveset. And then she also just has very basic attacks, it seems like. She also has that scream, which I don't remember seeing in action. I feel like they have a charm, but I can't remember. I think one of them might have a charm, but I'm not sure. Next up is Mary, who, her most notable one is probably the one where she goes across the screen and hits all of the enemies. And by notable, I just mean, you know, the most noticeable, I guess. I think it's time to take out the sisters here, and hopefully we can actually do it then. What was I saying? And then she also has that remote one where she not only eats, and then also uses the remote against the enemies, which seems pretty good. And other than that, I didn't really see what else she was doing. A lot of times she was just kind of sitting there. And it's probably just because, you know, the characters aren't able to do anything because of Winifred, but still. Oh man, this one is not going well. I was not expecting to get stuck this early. We could oh, obviously I need to bring him in. We could try doing the thing where we toggle the auto on and off. Works sometimes. Dang it. Okay, let's move on. Let's use everyone except for his. I don't care who does it. It's already getting stuck like this, which is just super annoying. What? I did not do that. Okay, whatever. So now we're gonna go on auto, and maybe this will have changed it enough. It's already doing the thing where it gets stuck, which is the most annoying thing ever. So this might be a lot shorter, and we almost definitely will not be finishing the chapter today, but... Wait, where is... Oh, he's the frog. I was like, what happened to him? Yeah, this ain't going well. Well, we can retreat now. Let's keep it on auto for the beginning, so we can hopefully keep Beast alive. There, Beast got his skill, which is good. Now let's take it off of auto. Doesn't matter. Dang it, Beast still died. Okay, now we're gonna keep it on auto. Well, actually, it's too late, I guess. I don't know if that even changed anything. There's so many enemies, though. Dang it, man. Once Mr. Incredible dies, it's just over. let's try going into that last battle without auto. Right, I guess if we don't win, then we just don't win. And then my thoughts on Sarah. It's really cool to bring in Billy. There aren't a lot of characters that do that, so it's fun to see, at the very least. And I don't know, Billy's like a character of his own. I kind of wish they'd just release him as his own separate character, but it also makes sense to just be part of Sarah's moveset at the same time. Wow, we won. Okay. So let's move on, I guess. And for Sarah herself, I wasn't seeing much of what she was doing, but like, Billy goes up and attacks, and then when he dies, his head comes off, and then he just picks it back up. Similar to kind of Sally, it makes me think of, where her arm falls off, and then she puts it back on. So yeah, her moves are really cool, I think. And again, I wasn't seeing much of what she was doing, but it seemed as though if she's still alive, then Billy is still alive, which is a cool concept. And as you level her up, you know, Billy obviously also gets leveled up, which will be super helpful. And I don't know, there's a lot of potential for her that I guess I just didn't get to look at for very long. Maybe I rushed it a little too much, that showcase. If we get stuck on a level here and I have some time, I can go back and do a couple more fights. But I'm sure most people by now actually have all those characters. They were not too difficult to get. Except maybe, I guess, Mary, because she is a Diamond Crate character and can be difficult to get sometimes. But it's really cool to get Hocus Pocus in here. It's been a while since we got a live action series. Hello everyone, fancy seeing you here. Like, that's super convenient, man. We were just talking about you. I know, I hear everything in the city. Wow, far out. Are you, like, okay and stuff? No, Yax, I don't think I am. The thing is, I don't read, like, these blurbs at the top here, so I never know what the story is. So it's kind of pointless for me to actually be reading the dialogue, I guess, because I just never know what the story is. I kind of wish they just did dialogue boxes for all the important story, because then otherwise you're just reading the little blurbs at the top of each of the chapters. But I guess it makes sense because it's not always dialogue driven. It's kind of like a narrator's voice for that section. But yeah, that one battle was super tough, and now we're just kind of working our way through here without too many problems. It's always just that one stage. Like, Mr. Incredible was frozen, and then he got turned into a frog, and he couldn't do anything. So once we got around that, or was able to kill Dr. Facilier specifically, it was pretty easy to actually win. Some characters like Tigger too, are just like, or Peter Pan, where you just can't do anything. It's just like, if I was just able to attack them, this would be over. And Beast can be like that, but most of the time, since Mr. Incredible attacks right away and he does so much damage right off the bat, he usually just ends up killing Beast before he can even trigger it. Which is the same can be said for my own Beast, to be fair. Alright. I might try to just do like half of the campaign this time, because like I said, I gotta get going. But I should really try to keep leveling, because I guess I'm always trying to level up my highest characters, and Mr. Incredible in particular. But sometimes, like, it's really hard to get the badges as well for specific characters, especially when I only have a few of them actually leveled up to the degree that they are. So I kind of just rely on those free badge crates to just give me the ones that I need. And it works out sometimes. Like, I actually upgraded Mr. Incredible somewhat recently. In terms of, you know, he's Y7 now. He was Y6 for a little while. And you can see right there, Barbossa's at Y3. I'm pretty close to getting Joy and Randall to yellow rank as well. Just a few more levels to go for Randall especially, so I'm looking forward to that too. And I don't know, at some point maybe I should try to get all my characters to red, but that's also a very, you know, big endeavor. And it's kind of nice. I feel like orange is a pretty great, like, medium ground And I found the chapter where Orange seems to do pretty good around chapter 17, so it works out well for the team showcases and stuff. So yeah, I kind of like just having them at the Orange, and then I also go to Orange 2, which is even more just like a middle ground in between Orange and Red. So pretty strong, but also not insanely strong either, where one character is overpowering another. But it's also kind of difficult to see just how powerful they can be at that level, because the enemies aren't too difficult yet either. But I don't know. They did a really good job with the balancing, I think, for the most part. But it also is like, I only really need to upgrade Mr. Incredible. But I imagine we'll get to a point where Mr. Incredible just won't be able to do it on his own, and then we'll need someone else to be kind of his sidekick in that way. But so far it's been like, these other characters do not matter. Speaking of which, Mr. Incredible got taken down. We can try this one again here. Well, we'll keep auto on for the beginning. But once we get to that third stage, we might want to change it. Alright, so let's just do this and might kill everybody. Okay, now let's try to do this and focus on the lawn, and maybe that'll work. Oh, it did work. Okay, great. Sacrifice Randall for it. Maybe I'll just try to get through this. It's not been choppy like it seemed like it was going to get. So that's good. If I keep doing well, we'll just keep going. But if I get stuck in a level, I guess we'll end it there. And I might just end up beating the rest off screen too. I'm not sure. I guess something I could talk about was the data mines for character. Oh, well, I might not even get to it if we can't beat this one. I'm literally gonna try this one more time here, and if we don't beat it, then I'm gonna be done. Okay. So we'll try my strategy here of taking it off auto and see if that works. Alright, so let's do this. I should do him, I guess. Yeah, my strategy seems to be working pretty good. It is stuck right now, but I think, yeah, we're gonna get it. So, data mines. First up, pretty obvious one, Chip and Dale. I'm really hoping they're gonna be revealed soon, and I hope, because I don't know if they're trying to wait for a certain time to release them or what. But I'm just afraid for them, so I hope they get revealed soon, so we don't have to be afraid anymore. In other news, we got a whole bunch of characters all revealed together. Ryan and the Last Dragon characters, which is really exciting. And then also, what was the other one? I can't even think of it right now. Oh, Anna, obviously, from Frozen, which is just like, been a long time coming. Felt like when they added Ariel, that Anna was going to be coming pretty soon after. At least in my eyes, that's what it seemed like. And then we also got news of Oliver and, well, actually I think that one might still be fake. I'm really annoyed with the person that's like the admin of the Disney Heroes Battle Mode Discord group. I just do not like them as a person, and for being the admin, they are a very unreliable source. And they sent a picture of what they were trying to lead people to believe, that a character they've been wanting for a really long time, Oliver, that cat from that old movie, I forget what it's called. And I forget the dog's name too, but it's allegedly a duo between the cat and the dog. And speaking of that, holy cats, that was the virus? It looked like a tentacle worm thing, and did you see those teeth? I am sorry, I couldn't control it. Oh man, my device is toast. Do you think we weakened it at least? Maybe. I felt something before it escaped. Well, at least we got it going for us. Well, that's like the mega virus thing from that trial, right? At least that's what I thought of when they said that. Could be something else, but that's immediately what my mind went to. I don't even know if it's called Mega Virus. That's what I'm remembering, but I could be wrong. A little bit of a slowdown here, but looks like we killed everybody. Oh yeah, of course, Randall gets another try. And then maybe Elsa will be a problem, but everyone else should be okay. Gonzo can actually live pretty well sometimes. Surprises me sometimes. We're almost done here. As soon as I beat that final level, I'm going to be signing off. Again, sorry, my Hocus Pocus showcase was actually fairly short. But again, we'll be doing the Redhead team sometime soon, so I will be bringing Winifred for that. And I might do like a witch team or a magic team, which of course will bring in some of them as well. I don't know, the thing about doing like a witch team is like I feel like I have to bring in all 3 of them, which I don't want to do because then I'm just doing a Hocus Pocus team, you know? We might lose right before the end, which is really sad, but again, we'll do the thing where we try one more time, and if we don't beat it, then I'm going to be done, and then I'll beat the final couple levels on my own time, but actually this first, okay, I thought that Maximus might end up being a problem, but we got him. Let's just do this and then take it out. Okay, it doesn't matter. Hopefully that works. It didn't seem that different from the previous round though. It worked. I'm always surprised if that worked, but it worked. It's funny because like my characters clearly are strong enough to do it. I just need them to do the right thing, and there's no way for me to outright control it sometimes. Like Randall, you control who he attacks sometimes. But like Mr. Incredible, I have no control over what he's doing, so I just have to get it at the right time with that auto move, which is really weird. And sometimes it depends on what characters are alive and which ones aren't, which is also really dumb. You'd think the more characters that are alive, the better, but sometimes that's not the case. It's so strange. I feel like I haven't beaten a stage on camera in a while, so hopefully we actually beat this final one here. We're probably loading in a lot of characters here. It's having hard... That's actually not that many. Hopefully we can do it. Hades can cause problems sometimes. Uh-oh. Mr. Incredible is barely holding on. But Beast is still alive too, which is interesting. We just have to survive long enough to actually attack him, so... There we go. Alright, chapter... what was that, 37? 38, wow. So we're moving on... Oh, the hub! Sweet. So here's the hub if you haven't seen it. Holy, they're planning a lot here. Are they really going to do all these? I guess they're just planning for the future. But jeez. Okay. So we completed the city, which is really cool. So the hub is next. Whoa. Okay. Look forward to that next time. Thank you for watching. I'll see you then. Goodbye.